Hey guys, Mr. Markcoos here. More MLO, Mr. Markcoos, the Markcoos Mafia, back again. Eminem, TMM, Eminem. Hey, great Eminem. Anyway, again, two more episodes, two more matches for you in this episode. Both matches are goal mouth action, goal mouth potential. This dude, Mr. Mumble, I think his name is Mr. Mumble. 13 consecutive wins. Can I get them? Can I get the consecutive wins? I was shocked when I was on such a ridiculous run. So for me to get like 10 consecutive ones was like amazing. But this guy, he had Victor Montano up front, he had Impella, he had Johansson. I was like, my god, man, I know what you're going to do. You're just going to chip it through and it's blah, 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 boring, boring, boring. And I'm 100% sure that's what he ends up actually doing. But my god, how many people play the same teams? Jesus Christ. Everyone seems to have Steven Vittora, Victor Montano, Nishikawa, and what's his name? Not Johan. Might be Johansson actually. Like everyone has the same players. Why? They're not even that good. Like Steven Vittora is just a big guy. That's really about it. Nishikawa's not even that good a goalie. Like why would you buy a goalie which everyone else is going to buy and it's going to put his price up when you could just buy a goalie like Luciano who's actually rated more or less the same as Nishikawa but is for cheaper? Well, I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, I mean like. This game we played at the Saitama Stadium. That's where like my home stadium now because of me. Actually, I only like the Saitama Stadium because it's actually what game was it? It was in PES PES 6, and that's where I always used to play. I used to play when Arsenal moved to the Emirates because of course they still had Highbury back in that day, in those games actually. So I just made the Saitama Stadium the Emirates Stadium. I was just used to playing at it. So in this game we went 1-0 up after like 20 odd minutes on the clock. And we were playing alright. I mean, Butner was playing in his first game for the club, and look at that for a ball from Holligan. What a cross from Butner, and what a header from Menandinho. So, we were playing well. We weren't playing too particularly bad. We had Yakonan playing at the right midfield, so it was a little bit different, rather than just playing the same sort of players in the middle. And like, look at that pace for Yakonan, crosses it in, and Menandinho again scores another header. And when I kept seeing him scoring all these headers, I thought maybe I should start playing with a better striker up front, someone who can actually head the ball like Cornelius or Vidra. And that's basically like where my sort of mindset was going in terms of my next transfer. But this dude was absolutely dreadful at playing the game. I don't know what it was. Every single time he got the ball, he just made a person make a run forward. If you're watching this, why? Why I do it? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like, I don't do that. And I still might have players, they make runs either automatically or they just play in general. But he then started like sort of playing with me a little bit. It was a bit annoying because he tried to play normal again, gives it straight to Didier Yakonan. Yakonan just ran from goal and he shot and he scored. But like from that moment onwards, just kept balling sort of stupid flicks with it and was like in his own half. And I was like, all right then. That's why his percentage possession went up and his pass completion went up as well because he was just sort of doing that sort of same stuff. But I mean, I completely dominated him and I deserved it. And Menandinho got man of the match with 7.0 rating. He did score 2 goals, but Didier Yakonan deserves it because he assisted 1 and scored 1. Probably means more, but yeah, Mr. Mambo, well, his negative 9 less points for you, and 12 more points for me. So, with that being said, it came to 516. It had 516 points, and basically, I went out and bought Cornelius. Like some of you were saying, I should go and buy him. I went out and bought him because of the fact that he wasn't as expensive as Vidra. Like Vidra's a good player and he's probably more a right mid and left mid sort of player, while Cornelius is more of a sort of target man, like it says in his thing. And like I didn't really need him, if I'm being perfectly honest, but it sort of it said it puts my speed up. He's not a fast player, so what the hell is it saying put my speed up? It puts up the physicality in my team, I'll give them that, but speed not so much. So we went into the next match and the final match of the episode, as usual, number two matches in the episode, and we're against a guy Proxim 1, rating 390, courtesy A, team strength level 1, of course, and it seems that the most points you can win in the first team strength is 150 points, which is pretty dreadful. It should be more. Well, you can get more, but you have to face a player who has a higher rating than you, and the team strength is slightly different and is medium. But this dude had Park Ji-sung, and I was like, how the hell do you have Park Ji-sung? He's rated 80, if I remember correctly. And I played Menandinho again up front because Cornelius wasn't happy. But yeah, Park Ji-sung rated 82. Like, how the hell do you have... Oh, look at that. Oh, his back line is just filled with the same players as everyone else. Because you've not got rid of El Magaha, Makavshar, or Bacchini yet. I don't understand this. Why build from the front? We could just build from the back. Build from the back makes more sense than building from the front. I don't know, but... yeah, this dude, he sort of just played a lot through Park Ji-sung. It was really predictable, while mine was a bit less predictable, because I have likes of James McCarthy making runs through. But yeah, in the first minutes of the match, Glasgow plays the ball through. I don't try and get the ball with Yakonan, because I knew he was offside. But I knew that this guy would leave some spaces open at the back, so hence why I sort of just played a little bit more in terms of playing actual proper football. So Yakonan tries to get the ball again. He fortunately gets past two players. Kazar can't stop him. El Magaha can't stop him. Gets a shot away. Absolutely amazing finish from the beast. From the east. No, he's from the west. Anyway. Anyways, Ricardo here gets the ball back from Park Ji-sung and plays it to Raj Taral. And Raj Taral plays it to Yakonan. Yakonan, look at this. For one of the best runs you'll ever see in your life. No, it's not. It's really not. Makavshar cannot keep him off the ball. He is an absolute beast at that right midfield. Jack Marat can't stop him, skins past El Magaha, pops in the back of the net, absolutely fantastic beast that he is. But yeah, like this dude like got the Park Ji-sung, and again he sort of runs through again, tries to play a through ball, does play the through ball, gets it through to Bovu, and Elm comes back, and like I should have cleared it. I'm not sure why I decided to keep running with it, but I should have cleared it with his right foot, kept running with it, and they gave a goal away cheaply, really cheaply. So I was like, okay then. So 2-1 at half time. I was like, okay, I sort of made him get back into the game. I was playing really badly in this game. I will give myself that due, but I was running. I wasn't passing. I was doing a lot more running with my players rather than passing the ball about. Hence why Didier Yakonan like scored that amazing goal by me just running instead of passing the ball and then doing a chip through ball like that. So in the 83rd minute, Holloway gets round the keeper here, pops in the back of the net, and after a lot of pressure from him, I sort of just eased the pressure a lot. I mean, here, like, with Butler, I'm running through, and it's like, why would I run through with him? It's like, well, because why not? And that was, like, sort of my mindset when it came to this game, because I knew that he wouldn't try and tackle me, and he could probably outpass me because he had a slightly better attacking team. But with that being said, 3-1 was the final score. We did really dominate, and I played really poorly, even I'm going to admit that. He played quite well. Maybe a draw would have been a bit more even, but Didier Yakonan was on form, and that's what it's all about. So you went down by 8, I went up by 8, I think. I think I went up by 8, got 150 points, and that's what it's all about. So if you have enjoyed this episode of the Markcoos Mafia, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.